How long is this all gonna take?
If everything goes as planned, we should get you to them in a few hours. Ellie, once we get out there, I need you to follow our lead and stay close.
Yeah, of course.
And there we are, merely 2.5 minutes of loading time, and the game is ready to go. And so am I, I've caved in and lowered textures to the lowest for your benefit, for the benefit of the pleasure of viewing pleasure, so that the game stutters less. Now, if I will be able to transition to video, wow, fucking speaking is not my strong suit apparently. If I'll be able to transition to the game view, there we go. That would have been good. And I've noticed here on my transmission program that it tells me encoding overloaded because of the processor power, probably. So yeah, last time we've gotten here, obviously we've picked up a smuggling map, or like just a map with a few interest points marked on it, like safe zones, smuggling routes. It's best, or it's good that I've, which is, say, Joel, of course, found it instead of the soldiers from Fedra, because then they would know which way we're going, like all the smugglers and shit, the populace that wants to escape or something, which way they're going, and how to get them, and where is safe and where isn't, so they would know where to put patrols or enforcement. So fortunately we've got it, though we don't really know whether it has been found by anyone else. That is to say, I'm thinking, oh, a soldier would find it and say, oh hey, that's a little dusty. Good thing we've got the particulate cranked up all the way. If a soldier found it, well, it's hitching anyway, so great. Soldier found it, made notes, reported it back, and left it in that place so as to not rise up any suspicion.
Check if the coast is clear.
I was already climbing, dude.
Now hold up. There's a patrol up ahead.
Ah. Oh right, it's the scene. That's when it's gonna happen. Because it's
All right.
raining and dark.
We're good. Come on up. Come on, kid.
Come on, child.
Watch your step.
Yeah. There's uneven ground. We humans are not that SUV all-terrain creatures, are we? Alright, well, it's raining. Don't get hypothermia, Tess. Alright.
This rain ain't gonna do us any good.
No, we won't.
Holy shit. I'm actually outside.
Well, outside of quarantine zone rather than outside as opposed to inside of a building. So, since we are outside, we're gonna have to, and also this is an uncharted area for me, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time just looking into every nook and cranny, exploring, looking for those secrets and Easter eggs and pickups and collectibles. And from afar, if I squint, yeah, I'll go with squint. If I squint, this still looks good enough. Like I said, I only lowered the quality of textures, but I'd still rather prefer playing them on max settings. Maybe eventually, maybe in a few months. Probably not. Nothing's ever that good. Just one more thing here. I also didn't change the key bindings when it comes to flashlights and quick swap and listening to be under different keys. But hey, maybe I'll do that eventually. And I can still handle it. It's not that when I've got the flashlight on the collectible, it really ruins the immersion or anything. It's just about control mostly, you know, as it says, controls. Oh look, he wiped his face. Wipe the rain off his face. Cool. Again, if you're a cripple, you can use the ramp here instead of trying to vault over the edge, the loading threshold ramp over there. Sewer water. Alright, so we are blocked off. But in places like this, that's where you would pick up a collectible or two, right? You don't know what you're gonna find. A map again, a tag, a letter. Right. Let's keep going.
Up this way.
Yep. Just like we've already fucking experienced, essentially. Right, in with the brick. In with the brick, dude. Keep the brick operational. There you go. Good job. Good job. Oh, it's a woman.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees.
Why are you here? Are you allowed, probably? He's still holding the
Your
brick.
hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. I can make this worth your while.
Shut up.
Still holding the brick.
Tired of this shit. What
That's
do you
green.
Couple minutes.
Oh, she really lost. Well, there's the brick.
I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Oh shit. Look.
There it is.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Was this lying?
Throw a brick at her.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear.
Look at the disgusting fucking
Why would she
warts.
set you up?
I ain't buying it.
Yeah, gunshots. Imagine that.
Run. Run!
Go! Go! Move!
Yeah, but well, I mean, you know, it with the warts and fucking blisters, that doesn't look like a like an old wound, especially when.
I got 2 dead uniforms. I repeat, I got 2 casualties in Sector 12.
I'm gonna start here. Warts and blisters.
Gonna be out in numbers.
Secure the area.
Yeah, can I talk now? Right, story over. Blisters and the reddening on the line on the teeth line on her bite. That's still very red. 3 weeks. That can, well, wounds can be heal over very well in 3 weeks. Like, stop looking fucking fresh, I don't know. The show actually had it looking better. Less fresh.
When I give you the signal, we run.
Oh, I probably should pay attention to that as well.
Now, run.
I'm a part of this, right? We're going to the bulldozer. That gives us more cover. And there's an is this invisible line or is the threshold of the fucking plague too high? Probably both. The invisible wall was achieved with a dumb plank of wood.
Stay away from those lights.
Yeah, obviously. Not like they're on high alert, are they? Stay away from water as well, that causes ripples. Right. You're gonna tell us when to run, or can we just decide that? We can just, yeah, we should stick under this fucking wall, actually. That would make the light not catch us. Easy game.
Ellie, it's gonna be another sprint. You ready?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Well, now I am. Oh, there's a car. Oh shit, there's a car. And she's talking about sprint, huh? Did he pull out the brick? Yes. Could we have bricked the fucking soldiers in the car? Oh. Also, don't use the flashlight. We're gonna draw attention. Oh yeah.
I see him, I see him.
Yeah, jump right to the puddle.
Check the trenches.
Just stay back.
I don't see anything down there. Are we sure they came this way?
We're told otherwise. Just keep scanning.
Stay
Yeah, I
down,
mean-
don't let him see you.
Follow Joel.
You've been delegated to the trenches, so check the trenches. Just because you don't see them right now doesn't mean there won't be any ever, or they haven't gotten here. Which way do we want to go? Are there any people here? There are, actually. If I brick one, the other one we'll see. I'm not sure where we're going. I haven't been here, I'm not Joel. I don't have the meta... well, I don't have the character knowledge, which is a problem. I'm not seeing any collectibles from here. That's not a collectible. And the auto aim and auto lock on of a brick does work. So I don't know. They're stacking up in here, so I want to go against the grain and go the other way. If I'll throw a brick at him, he'll definitely notice as well. Because brick doesn't kill, a brick doesn't kill, it just distracts and stuns a guy. Once he's done being stunned, he'll keep at it. They will go the way I'm going, I guess. Judging by Ellie. So we can go here. We can go through pipes here as
See
well.
anything?
Clear back here. There's a look up ahead.
Hey, get him!
Step it up.
I got your back.
Did they actually catch me? Like, they've noticed me, obviously, I think. Can I restart a checkpoint? I was doing pretty well. Let's restart a checkpoint. Because I didn't see a guy
I see him.
above there
They must have
scanning
gotten
for
through.
me.
Check the trenches.
Check the trenches.
Stay back.
I don't see anything down there. Are we sure they
Alright.
came this way?
If we're told otherwise, just keep scanning.
Stay down, don't let him see you.
See, because there's no one upstairs
Follow Joel.
or up there on this side. So did he actually see me? Right. Yeah, they arrive
See
here.
anything?
Clear back here. Have a look up ahead.
Will he see me now?
So good.
They just move. Shit, and this one will. Yeah. Throw the fucking brick. There we go. Now we're gonna have to be more dynamic than that. Apparently. Annoyingly, actually.
I see him.
They must have gotten through. Check the trenches.
Yeah, what do I want to go this way.
I don't see anything down there. Are we sure they came this way?
If we're told otherwise, just keep scanning.
Stay down, don't let him see you.
Come on, kid. Follow Joel.
We just need to be quick. Easy as that, huh? Especially when we're hitching like this. Haven't had a hitch in a few minutes. So we'll have a hitch in every other minute then. You can hide in this pipe now.
Clear back here. How's it look up ahead?
So far, so good.
Oh, so you can just power through it essentially. That was the idea. Oh shit. And I've got hitched. And I have to hold the buttons or else they'll spot me if I won't move fast enough. There we go. Also NPCs, that is to say Tess and by extension Ellie. Or like Tess will be essentially replaced by Ellie. They don't trigger enemies, which is good enough, right? Good enough, because you don't want to worry about them. You don't want them, something that's out of your control, to fuck up your sneaking. Which way do we want to go? I think we don't want to go here, but I'm gonna anyway. Because there might be collectibles. You have to take the risk for the collectible. Tess and Ellie don't trigger anything because they are your control. And I remember some behind the scenes material about what was it? Ah, there are materials, see? About oh, so I'm able to craft things now actually. Well, I'm always able to craft things. Binding and blade, right. Or this, I don't have any of those. Pills, that requires pills that I don't have. Oh, I do have 30 pills, right? I could do listening mode, distance and crafting speed. Actually, I can afford that. Healing speed. Man, I really don't care. Weapon sway would be good, so that's worth saving up for, I think. Shift master would be good. And everything else could really be just given up on. Military pamphlet. Those are the things that we had. Patrol route. Ah, fuck. Tess's list. Yeah. Military pamphlet. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was talking about in the previous stream. This is what we found, so at least that can be looked through in your inventory, essentially. Runner. Don't let them swarm you. First stage. Second, stalker. Something or another. Third is clicker, and fourth is bloater. Ripped away so that you don't know. Boston QZ map. Wow, pulling a fucking collectible up takes that many resources. Come on. That's something that we've just picked up. Or previously. And wanted poster. That's how we've picked that up. Those are just firefly things. Just firefly things. But there's no... I don't see the list. The not the list, fucking this is the list. The letter to the brother from the infected area. The spore area that we've been at. So yeah, not enough pills to do what I want. Not enough crafting recipes to do anything I need. No need for anything I've got. Or I don't have. I'll probably just find them. So that was easy. Not only have we found materials, which was worth it, but we was just supposed to power through it. Probably the other way was easier, but I'm not going for easy. I'm going for skills. Hello. Right. Alright. Everything continues to go, alright.
I hear him up ahead.
Yeah, so do I. Where should I hide? Right. So am I even safe here? Or are they gonna show up right here, right on this ledge and shine the light right at me? And me, oh right, there he is.
Hold up.
Essentially,
Stay.
yeah.
Go.
I am trying.
Fuck it. Let the clickers get him.
Yeah. Fuck it, leave me alone. His line still shines through there. That's a graphical error. I think. Because that's his flashlight as well. There we go. He went away. It's not like a moonlight or anything. Or a city street lights. Again, how do we have power? Because we're burning oil? Because we still keep digging for oil? Right, so we're here. Can I get across? Or was it where we've already been? That's where we got the materials, right? I think, maybe. Because the guy went away, so I've got a bit of a more of a free reign. I should go there, probably. Can I? No, actually, I cannot. That solves it. Man, with that smearing. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this ghost thing? I wish I could, you know, sprint and jump over, but that's not how they work. How the game works. I've talked about it before in something. On one hand, how many times you in your life are jumping over fucking obstacles? Even vaulting over, right? You're not really hopping around. Especially not bunny hopping and gaining, breaking the physics engine of the universe. Yeah, you're not hopping around. You don't have a need to jump around, high jump, and far jump. Just vaulting over, squeezing through, or using fucking stairs. Simple as. So you know, so in games there won't be situations where you need to jump over things. So you don't need a dedicated jump button. But I prefer to have it.
We can get through here.
Yeah, easy. They're also not looking for us either. Oh, there's the chain thing. Move away, I can... There we go. Go here. The alarm blaring also stopped. So we can explore now. There we go. Wow, that what is it? Drawer. That drawer fucking has a different color than the rest of the thing, because they needed to model it separately. So then I don't know. How did that happen? You've got the textures. Someone sent them over and they degraded. That's why it's different. It's like the old cartoons, you know, the hand-painted backgrounds have a lot of care put into them, but the character and movable objects need to be then keyframed and animated, so they're simplified and less shaded. So I've got simpler color palette as well. So you had problems with shading and detailing this drawer, so it had to be different because you're gonna have that animated. These chairs look like fucking not so much office chairs as like a dentist chair. Weird. Anyway, we've got the collectible. It's not a collectible, it's just a crafting material. Right. This still works. You know, feel free to help me with this chain. Oh, I can. Oh, I can't disable it right now. The flashlight. No, not the flashlight. I can't disable flashlight either. Oh, so they're still looking at us, but they've disabled the alarm. Are you sure there are no collectibles there?
How are we supposed to get past
Oh, there's a tank. And its barrel is broken.
It's too many, Tess.
It's like an Abrams and the whole barrel is blown up. Why? Because the infected crawled into a barrel? I should probably get over to the tank. Right. That noise does, of course, inform us about... well, not so much detection as being in the line of sight. So you can't linger.
Oh shit. They're in here with us. See if you can distract them.
If I can distract them. Oh, the drawer was empty. Oh shit. Can I just kill them? Let's listen. Shit. Oh, there's a brick. Hold on. Come on. Don't hit on me now. Shit. Nope. Restart. Or I think I said either or. I mean, checkpoint? Checkpoint should be at the shutter gate, right? I think that was significant. Alright, let's go. We know there is nothing in here. I could charge the guy with the pistol up ahead that we had. After smashing him with a brick and then kill him probably. Get out of the way, Tess. I'm the one that needs to sneak and you're in the way. Ellie, bitch! So again, you just need to be faster and know about all this. That will work better, right? Speedrunning, of course. We're relatively safe right here, right now. Kill him, kill him, kill him! There we go. And we've gained a better pistol because it's military, right? And the body armor. We're in the line of sight. And ammo, and maybe a rifle. If we were able to kill a guy with a rifle, we of course wouldn't be able to pick up an M16, because fuck you, player. You were supposed to lose. Ah, shit. Oh fuck! Why have I got a gun pulled out? Fuck me. I started with the brick. Annoying ass, bitch ass. Fucking look, the brick is right here, right in my hand. And I killed the guy. I wanted to throw a brick at him, and I was thinking, why isn't it locking on? Why isn't it locking on? Because I've got a gun, not a brick. Also, that makes it easy as well when the brick auto locks, even though you're using a mouse and keyboard. Easy game. Still nothing here. Imagine that. Imagine that. And I've got a brick under 8, right? Yes. Brick, ammo 1. I know, shut up. I can distract him, alright. With a chokehold, yeah, that's distracting. There we go. Oh, I'm in the line of sight of someone. There we go. I fucked it up after all. Should have waited. Fuck. Restart checkpoint. That's how I play stealth games. It's either perfect or we're restarting. And this is action adventure, right? With stealth elements and RPG elements, because you can talk to people. With drama elements. We're going, we're going. Pull out the brick. I can smash the person with the brick. And then reuse the brick. Because bricks are reusable. Still no ammo in here, imagine that, imagine that. But at this point maybe I can just sneak up way closer. So I know where they are gonna be. And attack earlier even, rather than later. Fuck, they're shining the light right at me. Earlier, he said. Kill him, 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 kill him. Get killed. There we go. And I've pulled out a gun now. So we have to swap to the brick, number 8. Right. If only I could quick save, right? But no, we've got per encounter autosaves.
More lights.
Shh. Damn it.
We're in line of sight of someone. And I've got my gun pulled out as well. There we are, out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind, says us.
Oh man.
Quiet. Child. Where's the brick? There it is. I don't know if he saw a corpse or me, but it's fine. We've stealthed it. Oh man. There we go. Started working again. There's a guy upstairs. There's a guy still creeping downstairs. Oh, he's gonna go down. Ah, fuck, man. And I don't have a brick available. I need to get somewhere. There we go.
Hey, we're being hunted! Search the perimeter.
In the clear, I think. And I could shoot the guy upstairs. The brick still. There we go. Brick achieved. In use. Oh shit. We're in line of sight of some. Ah, there we go. Kill him. There we go. We're in line of sight of the lookout up top. Fuck, come on. Kill him or something. No one. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We made it. Yeah. Maybe rats or something. Must have been the wind. Oblivion. Good times. Is it coming down or not? So checking bricks. Tested now. And we know how well that works. Oh, it finally broke into pieces. They're more reusable than the bottles, at least, I guess. So that's still a point for us. Right. So now here I'll get another brick. And it's not like we're even getting the prompts about ammo to pick up from the soldiers. Even though we're full, we can still get the prompt right to know where the ammo is if we decide to use it. So I don't know, this guy is gonna have to survive because I don't really want to shoot. Don't make me do this, don't make me do this. I could. But if I fail, I'll end up fucking all the way back. Go through here, or could I go upstairs for something? Maybe I should try shooting him. And be a cool guy and eliminate everyone. We are full on ammo. Doesn't have a helmet either. But he's like fucking hella agitated right now. He's not even, it's not even that his scanning, he's just fucking stuck in his animation. And I've got animation and tracking quality set to max. Look how well he's doing. Fucking hell, dude, calm the fuck down. I don't know. I guess we're not climbing up, or maybe not now. Alright. So we're through here now.
Through here, come on.
Tess, what the fuck? I wanted to go there. Oh hey, I wanted to name a real company, but that van also reminds me of the GTA 5 postal van. That's Post-Op, I think. The company is. Man, I really want to blow his head off. If only he stopped fucking jittering like this. Fucking cretin. And we could have a rifle with that. If only I could quick save here, you know? Fuck. Imagine having quick saves. I'd be better off fucking actually playing a console port, like emulating PS3 and playing the 2013 version with the better faces for Sarah and Ellie. What a good time that could have been. No, and I could have save states, but no, instead we've got this. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't even fun anymore. All I need to do is land a headshot, huh? But I don't want to go in full out war with that guy. And he lost us because there's a lamp in the way. There we go. It was supposed to be more stealth than that. I can't climb here? Come on. That's why you need a fucking jump button, so you could jump on this fucking cone, then up there, and steal a fucking assault rifle. 3 rounds that I wasted on that guy. It was fucking jittering. Jittery ass fucking... I've got a brick though, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a gun just laying around here. You can't pick up ammo. Because we decide how many resources there are available in the world. No. I'm gonna go upstairs though, where I thought about going. Got bricks. Like fucking... And I landed a headshot in the end. Well, I don't... No, I didn't. The point is, if it's a headshot, there's like 8 lines in your aiming reticle, indicating that you've critically succeeded, essentially, as opposed to just 4, like I did. So that was a kill shot, indicated by the red and the lines, I think. One way or another. Soon enough, we're gonna have full ammo again. Oh, I can't climb here, of course. So I would, you know, post-apocalypse, resources are scarce. We don't want you to explore over there. We don't want you to explore too much. Again, how did this guy end up in here? Like, the doors are still closed, and the windows are on. So that happened somehow. And the guy didn't crawl out of here? Sure. Post-apocalypse, resources are scarce. Don't explore though. We want you to have too much freedom. Right, so... What about here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a giant fucking lack of wall here. And I picked a window to go through. Thinking, oh, I'm really fucking finding the secret areas here. Finding the resources they didn't want me to find. There is no wall here and no resources on the inside either. Inside, just inside. Right. Can't climb there. Can still search. Oh, there's a crater. After bombs, I guess. Or something, I don't know. Do I then now? No. So we could have probably snuck through all this. And saved up resources. Oh, it's not like a tank would be a bunch of fucking... a gold mine of resources, right? We can't explore a tank. Can't even climb a tank. Wanna talk about tanks, Ellie? You wanted to talk about tanks in the show. We're all wet too. Look at this. We've got 2 girls all wet for us. So yeah, hypothermia, right? Tess, you with your lack of fucking any sleeves either. Good thing you're gonna get bitten and dead and killed. That will save you the headache of having the sniffles. We need to set up a fire too, and it's raining.
Yes, you got any idea which way?
Looks so different.
Yeah, places look very different when it's not lit up. Lighting changes a lot. Like, let me see if there is more dialogue here. Through here, through the hole, maybe this way. What do you think? Things look very different just based on lighting, and as your friendly neighborhood can look one way, when you're coming back during the evening it will look way different. But that's also a little bit of a trick they used in Apex Legends, seemingly, because I've noticed like there are a bunch of maps, right, at this point, and they can change them geographically. There are things that could change in the area, but also, you know, the game simulates blood sport, and this is a continually...
Let's see where this leads.
Yeah, like, we've got any other way to check out? Have you considered fucking crawling through the places that the developers didn't let you crawl through? I did. Let's see where this leads. Let's see where the only fucking way leads. I don't know. think it might be beneficial. I don't know. So it's supposed to. The game's supposed to emulate, or like. The game is the gameplay for narrative of the Bloodsport being there, and it's televised. It's a show. People tune into that and keep watching. They've got their favorite legends and shit. So it's not that. Not only is it always. Not only does it have to always be. Well, live, of course. Second, at the same time.
This is right. Stay close.
And third, there's gonna be a scene. And third, at the same time of year. By which I mean, you know, winter has shorter days, summer has longer days, so the sun will be in a different place on the sky. In summer at 12 at noon it will be high above the horizon, while in winter it will be low above the horizon. So the angle will be different, and so the intensity of light will be different. And also, just to spice it up, I don't know, they're running shifts, so they've got a show in the morning and in the evening. But yeah, one of the tricks they seem to be using is the time of day and lighting conditions for the map. It all started like at noon, where the sun is high above the sky, it's all very bright. But then one season, one of the maps had the sun being a bit lower, so the light is more red, more orange, more warm. The shadows are longer, and that changed the vibe, the feel of the place totally as well. I found it cool. What?
Think we can squeeze through here.
G? What does G do? Fix the flashlight? That happens? Why did my flashlight break? Why can't I turn it off and on again? You know, the typical technical support thing to do. Like, the first thing that I started to do is mash F. Why did we do G again? Put on mask? No. The mask are put on automatically, I think. Right, can I stop crawling? Like, I was crawling by choice, but... Come on, there we go. You worried? Worried? You afraid? It's spooked up? Like, what is it that she's turning away from? The light or the gun? Threaten the child with the gun. Straight out of face. I think they're worried more about the gun. Oh, she's not worried. She's not afraid. So all you need to get rid of the fucking fear of dying is get bitten by something that should kill you, I guess. Yeah, man. Like, the wound looked fresh, and it's 3 weeks old. I don't know, like, you know, like I said, some scarring, some stuff. It's not gonna happen overnight or over a day. So 3 weeks old wound, which should definitely look different than. Oh, I was just shining a flashlight. Good thing they didn't notice. 3 weeks.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
Target's still on the loose, sir.
Break off pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
I don't think they see us.
Acknowledge. Get to your vehicle.
Stay in the shadows.
So I think the wound should look different, and we apparently don't really have many examples of people being bitten by cordyceps whose wounds heal over. And wow, you're making noise, huh? Let's use the crippled ramps to be more quiet. And with that, now that we know that Ellie is infected, we can talk more about her. She says Marlene knew her mother. We don't know anything about it from the game, but we know some of it from the show technically, and it should be compatible, canonical, because the same people, again, developers, worked on the show as well to keep the vision, which is pretty cool. So the show like, we don't know why she survived for 3 weeks after being bitten. The game never explains that. And you can't tell, right? Like I was talking about, it's possible that some individuals have mutations that allow them to survive certain infections, or allow them to fight off infections. But I'm not an immunologist. I don't really know how well you can evolve an immunity to a thing rather than being vaccinated. Where are we going? I can listen, but that won't help with anything. Like, there's a tunnel leading somewhere. Or a room, I guess? I don't know. Let's check the room. Because a room seems like more of a more contained area that I can search, like this. Yeah.
Are we safe?
No, they're still around.
There we go, 3 more rounds.
Joel, see if there's anything we can use in here.
There was
Boss.
a box cutter and 3 rounds of 9mm 9x19 pistol, well, ammo. If you put it into fucking rifle, it will be rifle ammo as well. That's a legal fiction. I think I talked about that somewhere, but I'm free to talk about it later on as well. So the infection. I'm not an immunologist. I don't know how well you can evolve immunities to diseases naturally. I mean, there were people who survived Black Death as well, right? So there must be something to the claim. But with that things, but with that, based on that, that's like more legitimate compared to what the show presented, where some people would be just able to fight off the infection. Oh, there we go. Would be able to fight off the infection naturally. They would be immune. So she might be, and that's what I always assumed from the day when we've learned that there is Ellie who's been bitten and she's immune. So there would be individuals in the population who are immune. So you can run your experiments and test medical tests on them to create vaccines or cures or medication. Medicine doesn't really use the word cure. But it would be more, and we just know about one, and the organization knows about one, so they want to get their hands on them. Again, also, we're in USA, so we don't know how well they're doing. They're doing pretty poorly, considering, again, they've got no electricity. They still dig oil, but they have no government, and they can't fix up fucking apartments. The pizza boxes from 20 years ago still litter the fucking corridors of an apartment building. Apparently there aren't plain enough people to live in those abandoned apartment buildings. Not like you're providing any running water or electricity or any of those. So I don't see how you can't get those rooms fixed up, or like places, apartments, the whole thing. And also compared to, for instance, Half-Life, especially in Half-Life Alyx, Combine had forces dedicated to cleansing or getting rid of some alien infection or invasion or corruption or infestation, that's the word, infestation in buildings. And they just had a flamethrower, so just flame the shit up, douse it, paint it over, and there we go, we're ready. Get some rest, she said. So are we supposed to sleep in this bed? I can sleep with both of them, I guess. Oh, hey. I didn't notice that. Good thing that I've come back. But there is nothing here. Cool. These aren't operable. Those are like fuse boxes or something. Yeah. What do you think about this, Tess? Tell me all about it. Expert. Like, someone apparently lived here anyway. And no one decided to sweep it because they've... Or you know, like... prepare an ambush here for the straggler to come back home, go to sleep, and then they would jump him and arrest him and do whatever to him. And then, you know, pack the mattress and the sleeping bag and sell it off, or give it to put it in barracks so that someone actually can serve and have some semblance of a place to stay. Maybe there's a new guy joining in and you're just running out of resources, because again, 20 years have passed. Is the mattress manufacturing back online? Is the sleeping bag manufacturing back online? Is the nylon manufacturing back online? No, because this is USA. They've got only oil to run their trucks on. But the show says that Ellie is immune because of these things. Oh,
Through here, through this pipe.
what pipe?
I think we can make it through here.
On this pipe.
Stay very close, Ellie.
Respect the pipe. Right, so the show would have us know that Ellie is immune because her mother was running away from zombies, run into the Firefly hideout, and during giving birth, she started giving birth, and the clicker chased after her, or runner maybe, one of the infected, chased after her anyway. It attacked her. There was a scuffing, and as she was able, oh fuck.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Or maybe disable the flashlight. This thing is waterproof. Why can't I climb on top of the pipe? That would be beneficial. Am I still yeah, I was still crouching. Why, so let's still crouch. Is there a, yeah, less than 1 minute. There was a scuff. A little bit of scuffing. The zombie bit Ellie's mother anyway. And, well, there was a fight. She stabbed the zombie with the knife that Ellie is using now. That was her mother's knife. Her mother was bitten anyway. She and during the fight, during her stabbing the zombie, she just shut out the child anyway. So she gave birth during combat. And now I don't really remember how it went, but she cuts the umbilical cord, and we see that she was bitten on the thigh anyway, on the inner thigh anyway. Interestingly. So let's see the cutscene first.
Alright, there you go.
Fuck. Hitch's right here. So we're gonna have massive desync.
What was the plan?
I don't know.
Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
Did you have an immune person before?
Whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
Well, you've heard what you were doing here.
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
Exposition.
I get it.
Oh, look at them. Women taking charge. How LGBTQ plus.
This way. If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
You don't have to yell, there are patrols here. Sunrise. Is it night now? Oh, we've got the tune. So she gets bitten as she gives birth. So now I don't know. Supposedly, seemingly, it would seem it should be in such a way that Ellie's mother is first bitten, then she gives birth and cuts the umbilical cord. Now, umbilical cord carries nutrients, carries some substances, but pathogens from a zombie, from a fungus-infected zombie, through an umbilical cord within 30 seconds? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think so. So that's one thing. She cuts the umbilical cord, and now if we're supposed to believe that she cut it before Ellie was bitten, before the mother was bitten, she cut the cord. Well, she couldn't have cut it before because she was bitten, and if she was bitten, she couldn't have. Well, what am I trying to say? She cut the umbilical cord, and she cut the umbilical cord because she had time to do it, because she defeated the zombie. The zombie couldn't have bitten her after she cut the umbilical cord. So technically we might be led to believe that Ellie is immune because her mother gave birth to her as she was being bitten by the zombie. So some of the pathogens got through the umbilical cord into Ellie, and she evolved an immunity from that. Also, her mother says, I didn't want to nurse her, I didn't want to feed her with my milk, which is actually a bad idea. It would actually be better if she did, because there's a name for it and I never remember it. The first milk that mother produces contains antibodies and substances that will boost the infant's immune system. So if she is infected and if you nurse her, you would you wouldn't pass fucking fungal spores and pathogens through milk. Like, there's a lot of things said about mothers smoking and drinking during pregnancy, but there isn't much said about smoking and drinking during breastfeeding.
I guess this is what these buildings look like up close. They're so damn tall.
Yeah, I know, right? Imagine.
So what happened?
Bomb the hell out of the surrounding areas to quarantine zones. Hope we kill as much of the infected as possible. It worked. For a little while.
Yeah, for a little while, and then you left the quarantine zone and got infected by whatever's left, like spores. You can't really bomb spores though, right? That was a valiant effort. You should try again. So the healthy left the quarantine zone, got infected. The infected multiplied because the healthy multiplied, I guess, and you kept getting infected because it worked. You said it worked, right? Also, it doesn't work if the infected are on any of the higher levels of the building and the building is still standing. Clearly, it hasn't collapsed and crushed everything that was inside of it. Are these stars or what the fuck is this? Those white dots, I don't know. These aren't satellites. They shouldn't be either stars or satellites. Because it's raining and the sky is covered with clouds. What the fuck is this? Bullshit. It's bullshit is what it is. So we're led to well, she said that, well, fuck. There is some talk about things that you should or shouldn't eat or during nursing, obviously. I'm pretty sure there are. So being bitten, being infected, if you've got if you've got the sniffles, if you've got a cold, if you're sick with something, I think you still ought to feed your child. I don't know, maybe, but one way or another, the child really needs the mother's first milk, with all the immunity boosting effects that it carries. I don't know if that would make Ellie more immune, or would infect her more instead and turned her. So we eliminate the fact that she gained an immunity by breastfeeding, and it could still stand the reason that it would help some more as well. Oh hey, look at that. Supplements let you learn new skills. Do drugs, kids. Fucking hell, dude. That's your mechanic for this. Pick up weed. What was it? King's weed or something? King's blossom? Right. And I can't climb through here because that's the bonus area that you have to discover and explore. Alright, so we've done that. Back underneath the bridge. Or is it a viaduct? It's probably a bridge. Because it's like a river. No, this is like a... It's like a... What's the word? Storm drain, actually, I think. Because there is a sewer here. Alright, so... we're taking the milk out of the equation. Why is Ellie immune? Most definitely, but I think it would help. It could help. And there should be tests done about that as well. Next, so she was bitten, and did the pathogens get into Ellie's bloodstream through umbilical cord, immunizing her? Is the only way to immunize the population having people get people pregnant, get women pregnant first off, and second, get them all bitten by the zombie, so as they're giving birth as well, so that they can gain immunity that way. That would be a very shitty way to get this shit under control, to immunize population, if that's the only way. So yeah, more research would be better. But still, if we can do that, if we can just inject small amounts of pathogen into the newborn's bloodstream, that should work. Apparently it does. If we can just essentially replicate how much it gets into a bloodstream of an infant, we can start getting new generations immune with for that. To that. So that's a thing we could do, since we know the process now. Marlene should know the process because the mother would have explained it to her, and she did, as we have seen in the show. The mother is bitten. She says, I didn't risk nursing her. She's healthy, I promise. And then she gets bitten by her carelessness, and that doesn't blow into a full-grown infection and turn her. So it's been 3 weeks, right? So essentially, at infancy stage, we can vaccinate people, but only at an infant stage of their life. And no one tried that in 20 years? That's why I think just examples of individuals. Some individuals would just be naturally immune to that. Have mutations already in population that would grant them immunity to this. Or at least fight the infection off, right? First fever, then shakes, something like that. And as long as you manage to get that under control, like if the fever doesn't just boil your brain, and then you should be healthy. No loot here though, at the end of this street. So we're going. So yeah, that's one way. And second, with her being immune and her being a woman, she's highly desirable. Like, she's immune, she's 14. What is she doing in this world? What job does she have? What job is she gonna grow up to have? Being a doctor? Just start fucking her. Just start breeding her. And see if her children would be immune as well. Inhumane? Maybe, but I don't know if you've noticed we're in the fucking post-apocalypse. There would be some evil people trying to do that. I mean, look how Fedra acts. They're not very considerate. I don't see why having sex with a 14-year-old girl to see if her children would be immune as well would be any moral difficulty to them. I'd go for it. For the breathing and for the checking the infants if they're immune. Cool. Right. And yeah, also she's well, hey, collectible. Warning: 5 bombs. 4 guys, 5 bombs. 2 girls, 1 cop. Federal Disaster Response Agency. What does it say here? The area immediately outside the Boston quarantine zone will be subject to saturation bombing in the next 48 hours to eliminate any threat of infected. All residents of this area have until 48 hours from this notice posting. Posting? You should get mail certified. You should just send out SMS, really. Again, Europe has its shit together. USA, not so much. Fucking leave a pamphlet somewhere on the street and say 48 hours from me leaving it here. Come on now. Fucking yeah, that's the American standard. Just bleach your flower. What bad could happen from that? Posting to evacuate the Boston city limits. No one will be allowed into the quarantine zone. We are not accepting new residents at this time. All residents of this area have until 48 hours from this notice posting to evacuate Boston limits. But not to quarantine zone. So where to? And then you're gonna shoot them anyway because they're stragglers? Again, USA has its plan. I don't know what the plan is, but apparently they've got it here somewhere. There will be no further warnings. For your own safety, you must clear the area. Again, your only warning is a fucking pamphlet on the ground. Um, yeah. So put that away. We've got that now. And I think we can just look into here and no, that's 31 pieces for the thing. That doesn't display how many extra points we've gained. Joel, we've got 10. Right. We're not gonna browse skins, that's fine. Again, escape is not a button to quit out of the crafting menu. Man, early 2000s were such a better fucking era for gaming. Hit escape, you're going back in the fucking menu. Hit escape, everything works. Fucking games come out working. Oh my goodness. Right, so the other side of this area, so the infants, right? Testing vaccines on infants, vaccinating infants. And we don't know if Ellie's children would be immune as well, but until we do, should be a very hot piece of property. That's not exactly the words I'm trying to use, not this time. Like hot stuff should be sought after. She's immune. Who wouldn't want to have a mother of their child be immune to the infection? Even if it's of course not genetical.
What the hell was that?
Did you
Randers.
hear that?
Yeah. Sounded pretty far away though.
Yeah, so
Are we
Joe.
safe? For now. Come on.
I don't know, man. Joe seems to keep his voice down, and they come across like they're actually yelling. I don't know if they've recorded multiple takes depending on the distance from the player and faded in, so that they're yelling to you. So because you're far away, so their voice need to reach you, so they raise their voice. But once you're getting closer, they don't have to yell at you, so they'll lower it. And you can add the echo of the buildings around in post, but them trying to yell more is something you can't. I don't think you can or would do in post. Strange, interesting. Some tech was developed for all this. That's cool. So mother of your child being immune, but even in the case of them not being immune and oh hey, look at that. Parts, who'd have thought? And a can. Interactive environment. Try not being immune, this not being passed on genetically, because again we don't like depending, right? If it's genetic, disregarding the show, it could work, and if it's by being bitten and you getting immunized or inoculated as an infant, then the mother's first milk could be a way to immunize your children further. So maybe it's not genetical, but it's still like passed on generationally, similarly to mitochondria. And with that, then maybe we can not only breed Ellie, but also we can milk her for her first milk, and extract anything from there, maybe, if not outright feed her milk to adults to see if that works on them as well. If she's the only one, really. But other than that, I'm thinking just an individual genetically immune. So that's tackling the issue of her infection and all the cool things we can do during post-apocalypse, like breeding teenagers.
Over here.
Oh, really? Is this progression? 'Cause I thought this is just searching. I mean, of course, this is also their choice of presenting the story, in a sense that, and the idea is they wanted to focus on character drama of a father who lost a teenage child, or maybe even preteen child, to, depending on your language. In some languages, 12 is in the grammatical section of teen, and I would like you to know that being a teen is not being within range of ages that end. That the words for end in teen, like 13 or 14. You're not a teenager when you're 18 or 19, because you're a teenager, because it's a developmental stage. The developmental stage just so happens to correlate with the ages that end with teen, and it doesn't span across the entire range of grammar for the names of the age. Goldstone building, but it overlaps, so that's still good enough, right? Oh, it's not a pill. Yeah, I can't pick it. Oh, hey, I can climb in here. Man, I don't know where I'm going. I'm probably making progress when I end up.
Tess?
Coming.
It's nothing here. I don't need you here. You don't know where you're going. So the drama of and the developmental stage is from teenage years to 18, and 18 is the somewhat arbitrary, but definitely statistically needed or corroborated age where your brain underwent the entire melanization of neurons. So that's when your brain is pretty adult, and you can start getting, you can start having, you should definitely be capable of taking on responsibilities and also freedoms. This looks like a hard progression. I'm gonna go down and look for other things. She's like covering her head from rain, but we were on the inside. It's still raining, by the way. Can I climb back here? Yes, I'm still within range to do that, right? Alright. So yeah, teenage is until 19, until 18, because your brain develops till then, and then it's developed, so you're not a teenager anymore, you're an adult. That's teenager. That's 12 years old is Sarah was as swap. No, don't swap. Sarah was that another brick? When it comes to, we're gonna move that? No. When it comes to when she died, he was a single father now as well, and she would be a teenager within really Sarah's age range. So we've got the drama of father who lost her daughter, and being a single father who lost his daughter and then gain a new daughter. And he has to keep himself distant because he murdered people for 20 years, smuggled things, tried to stay alive because it's post-apocalypse, and he wants to distance himself from her to not relive the trauma, of course. But then oh, I didn't have to climb across either. I could have just walked through here, of course. Relive the trauma of losing a child that he would care about again. So what's in here? A whole lot of nothing. Okay, I could have climbed here as well, straight. Oh, there's the Capitol building. Ellie, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to have a scene with me here. Stop making a scene. So yeah, Boston Capitol building, not the capital of the United States of America. Would you like to go to Brussels for the capital of the United World? The well, that'll be United Nation, and I was talking about the European Union anyway. So yeah, whatever. We don't have a global government yet anyway, still. So that's the drama they chose, and they might not want to tackle these issues, like what do we do if we find out the only person who is immune so far, the only person we've found that is immune is a 14-year-old girl, and we've got a population to make immune. What can we do with that? Draw her blood, cut up her brain, breed her, milk her. All kinds of creepy and twisted shit. And also, who's gonna look back at you for doing that after you've saved humanity and made them immune because you've actually had the balls to experiment her? Had the balls to produce the sperm to put in her. More specifically, yeah. So there's the door here. We've picked up a few, I don't know, nuts and bolts, I guess. And we're here now. Is it the case of the fact, well, is the case of those rooms existing not for me in my moderate difficulty playthrough, but for the lower difficulty. Will that be when they would populate those rooms with loot to make it easier for you? And it's just empty because I'm on a higher difficulty level. Alright, there's the corpse. Well, a corpse. A building. Where are we again? It's weird too. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm talking or because it's hard to pay attention. But we're entering some sort of a building. And it's tilted. Right, it's the building that we've... now I know. It's the building that I saw tilting over, right? We saw, actually. Because you saw that too. So we're entering this one. To get across there, we know where to go, so... I guess one of the ways is through here. Though I'm not really sure if I can fall off down over to that ditch. To continue through here instead of through the building. Can we do that? Can I just jump off? That's a bit far here. It's probably equally far over at that ledge. So yeah, it looks like this is the progression. And I just said, hey. I don't know. Like, what I'm trying to say is that the gamer instinct is always go somewhere else where the progression won't be. And it's like the developers are now started to figure it out and start, well, I don't know. They probably haven't started putting things, because you can still detect where progression is as a player. Oh? Starting putting progression where you would think the bonus area are. But nah, that shouldn't be it. Let's talk about this.
It's been ripped apart. Body's pretty fresh.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it might be. Let's not stick around.
Break him. Is that a mag? Is it full? Because he was trying to reload. There are empty casings around. Environmental storytelling. He was trying to defend himself. Yeah, but is the mag full? Can I pick it up? Can I get more ammo? No, because I don't have enough carrying capacity anymore. There you go. I mean, you can hear me, right? Man. I need dinner, man. Soon enough, actually. I think I'll take a break and then just stream again. But I'll use the same thumbnail. Because I was planning on using another iteration of a thumbnail for the next stream, but if my idea of streaming is gonna be that I'm gonna have to take a break, then I'll just make a new one. I'm just gonna use the same one and make a new one for the next time. So we're not jumping down here. And what was I saying? Progression. And something with it. Do we drop down here? No. Look at this AC unit. An absolute unit. Progression, something. Maybe it was hard to keep track where I'm going. Also one part of it. Track where I'm going because I'm looking at the ground looking for loot instead of looking up and remembering and thinking about where I'm going. I'm thinking more gamey, more gamer. Like what I'm gonna find, where I'm gonna find, what's on the ground, where I'm going, rather than look up because you need to know where you're going. You'll know where you're going because there's only one way. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a video game. They need to railroad you, or else you'll fucking decide to just crawl right back to the fucking quarantine zone instead of bothering with a 14-year-old immune girl. Look at all the city lights. Let's just go home. No, you can't. There's a wall, and you don't have climbing mechanics. Not that kind of climbing mechanics, at least. So yeah, I didn't know where I was going, really. That's rain on the window, on the glass sheet. We're not dropping down here again. Okay, so this should be a bonus room for us to find something. Unless, of course, this is... there it is. Nuts and bolts. There's a nut and there's a bolt. Well, actually, that's the other way around. The can was full of nuts. Because nobody likes roasted nuts. Because nobody likes roasted nuts. Right. Stairs then. That's the only way left. Oh, there's the ammo. There's another switch. I didn't fucking... I said, well, I'm looking at the ground, I don't know where I'm going, so I didn't notice that we were climbing into a building that leans over the other building. And then I miss out on the fucking environmental storytelling here. Look, he reloaded, dropped the empty mag and kept going. And then I didn't notice him being all red and distinct, right? And yeah, unfortunately, the game does run a little bit better with lowered textures. So I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna improve some textures. So this is the threshold we're at. It's going well enough, I guess. And we're gonna go textures, character textures. Let's see how that works. I think we had less hitching. We'll see how it's gonna go here. Right. I think we lost frames. Because it's still loading new textures, that's why. So it's processing. Once they are loaded, it should be fine. Right, so pick up the ammo that I can't pick up because I'm already full. Also, he dropped the pistol that we can pick up, but nobody else's. Yeah, we got the textures on. We've got the textures on. And the collectible. What's this? Oh look, someone drew mushrooms. Guy was artistically inclined. Oh, look at that. What a tragedy. We've lost an artist. And a doctor, and a plumber, and an electrician, engineer. I think we can still mine oil, right? 1808. Arrived... Fucking what? Grid. 2438A. Negative contact at landing zone. Moving patrol west towards city center. 21. Negative contact. 2218. Negative fucking contact. Stop complaining. You're essentially being paid for strolls. A stressful stroll, because you don't know if it's gonna be a positive or negative contact. But if there's negative contact, at least you're not fighting and getting in, risking your life. At this moment. Actually. Private Atwater reports visual or sound contact. Stage 2 or stage -2. Cordyceps infected near collapsed office building. We're here moving to investigate. Multiple 2340. Did I read this hour? 2312. 2340. Multiple infected contact. He's got time to underline this one. During infected contact, right? Multiple infected contacts. Private S. Atwater, Schach, Coolidge, killed in action. Overrun, fell back to building interior, awaiting evac. I don't think he got the evac. Let's do read. Atwater reports visual sound stage 2, like one word. Stupid, weird. So yeah, he lost.
These guys died waiting for backup.
Evac, actually. But then again, what's gonna be evac here? Would someone drive for them? Get a car and get them in a car? Fly in a helicopter to evac them? What's up with this fucking ghosting? Holy shit! I need to Google it. This guy's dead for a while.
Clicker.
Jeez. What's wrong with its face?
What's wrong with your face?
What, are they blind?
Yes.
Sort of. They see using sound.
Like bats?
Yes.
Like bats. If you hear one clicking, you gotta hide. That's how they spot you.
But it doesn't matter, they recognize the environment. If they've been in the environment, they'll remember. And they'll spot you anyway, right? That's something that comes up in the show. We'll see. We'll see how it goes in the game. If you don't move, you don't make sound. That doesn't mean that echolocation doesn't work for you. You can still be located because you're visualized. You're understood to be there. It's like because we don't really do echolocation as humans, but we can, for instance, detect smells. If we enter a room and it smells different than we used to, we know that something happened here. Right, do the thing. Oh. That's the progression, and it's grown into the door. Also, if it's a clicker, shouldn't we just make sure that it's not gonna be getting up? If it's what's the situation here? It's a clicker, but it's clearly stuck to the door. Is it a dead clicker? Is it still growing clicker? Is it an incubating clicker that we have to, that will get up to get us? Don't know. Right. So let's give it maybe a half an hour more. Quarters seems clear. And what was I saying before that? Evac with a helicopter? This ghost. Oh, we can go up. Ghosting. I should Google that ghosting and learn what the fuck is going on with that. Because that's not normal, and it's not my screen's fault. It's not like it's got too slow reaction time. I don't know what's going on. And see, yeah, another shiv part and another shiv part. The wrapper or wrapping and the blade. So how do we look like with that? 2 out of 3. Not really rushing to make another. We've got 2 full scissors. We've got 2 full scissors. 2 full knives apparently. But the shivs, like the icon is like a blade, right? It's made out of parts of scissors and box cutters. But the shivs that we found in the world are like rebars. Essentially filed into a point, wrapped in a piece of shit cloth or something, and also a rebar breaks after one stab. I'm gonna blade and like a half of binding. And like I hate crafting, just give me the item. But the argument for crafting is, well, but if you don't get the item that you want, you can, or if you're good enough without a certain item, you can use. You could have used some other item instead. So we're gonna give you resources to for you to use the item that you want, rather than forcing the item that you're not gonna use on you. Alright, but let's go with that. And now you've got me crafting shit. And it's not that I'm picking up nuts and bolts and pieces of this and that. There are multiple resources first off. So I still need to find the things that allow me to make the thing. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be behind the door. So I don't know if I've got the time for that rant. Oh right. So the thing is, the more complex crafting, the more materials you're gonna be looking for. The more materials you're going to be looking for, still you're going to have to find the material that makes the thing that you want to make, instead of finding the things that you don't want to make. So consolidate it all into one type of material. Just quote the parts, unquote, or whatever, craftables. For instance, here we need to find alcohol, cloth, scissors, sticky tapes, all separate to do different things, to make bandages, med packs, and shivs. And if you don't want to find parts for shivs, you have to just not pick them up. You can't use a blade to make a med pack. So the only way of avoiding making shivs is not getting the parts and then not making the item. So consolidate your resources is one thing, but it's not realistic. Anyway, the second thing, especially here, is that I'm picking up blades, I'm picking up box cutters, scissors, tapes. All I need is one blade. All I need is a spike, a screwdriver, a piece of rebar to have a shiv, apparently. And yet I'm picking up half a scissor, and it's marked as quarter of a resource. Not only am I picking resources, but I'm picking pieces of resources. How much was? Oh, hey, and that also might be.
Whole building feels like it's about to fall apart.
Yeah, because 3 more people came in. It's not like the entire weight of concrete and steel is finally gonna give in after 20 years. Those 3 people, like 300 extra kilos, That's the tipping point, right? Also, the infected are probably roaming around. Those are already counting. These people, the soldiers here, Fedra, already came in and caused it to flip. That's the other way they can be controlling how much resources you've got. It's not where it is, or whatever. It's not where it is. It's more. It's the whole circle. So one circle is apparently four pieces. So you can have one piece, but you would have to find 4 pieces. One unit, but you have to find four pieces to get it. So they can put a piece of something here and just make it so that it's a quarter instead of a half, so that it's a 3/4 instead of full, and so on, right? I don't know if they go into eighths, but whatever. The point stands. What can I craft with the pills? Is there anything that I would want to get? Crafting speed, don't care really. Healing speed, don't care really. That should be out of combat, right? And you should be hidden. Listen mode, distance. I've got 40 and I've got nothing really to spend it on. I want more. I want weapon sway, and Shivmaster actually. That's gonna be a while since we'll be able to do Shivmaster, huh? But I'm gonna focus on those two. I can craft at any point. Why would I be crafting in combat? Because you wasted all your shivs. Because you didn't have Shivmaster. Right. So disable this. This looks like an encounter. Going in. This is the encounter from the show as well. The important one where we get clickers. Or infected, and Tess and Ellie with us to combat it. Yeah, interactive environment. Look at me interacting with the environment. I opened the door once. Oh.
Totally cool. Everything is totally cool.
Bitch, lose some weight, you fat pig. Alright. I'm careful here sneaking, because you don't know. Well, maybe I shouldn't then. Because they're confident. They're gonna announce the fact that we're entering combat. With the clicking and shit. And that's when we should start carrying. So there it is. Pieces of paper. Pieces of scissors. Even less of a piece than it used to be. Like, even less of a piece than what's modeled. That's what I mean. Can't read down because I've lowered the graphical fidelity. This might be like a... You know, like a birthday card. Some might be actually birthday card from a child. That they were working on, no, that they had, and they worked here, not with the child again. There was a person, who had a child. The person worked here, so they brought something to remind them of their child. And now they're dead. The child included, probably. Just like Joel's. Oh, look at the fucking moss growing on the fucking screen. And the mouse pad, and the keyboard. Not on the desk, no. Like, it reminds me of Coral Reef, where they sink a ship or a piece of or whatever, right? Just dump junk into ocean. Like even drilling platforms actually dump it into ocean to provide structure for the coral reef to grow on and increase biodiversity in the area, in the sea area actually. So all that junk. Actual junk, like metal scrap, and pieces of concrete as well with the oil rigs. Those provide place to grow reef. Apparently, electronics, computer junk provides perfect substrate and place to grow moss on. I didn't know that. The things you could learn in a post-apocalypse, huh? Right, door. Ah, and he turned his flashlight on.
Give me a hand with this.
There we go. Are you sure you've got the fucking gun in it? Oh, they fucking take away my health. Fuck you.
It's nothing.
Is it my fault?
Search for supplies.
Was I too slow? Have I mashed too slow? Search for supplies, she says.
Oh, that was intense.
You said it.
They made me hurt just so I can look for resources and make the situation more tense? Kinda gay. Was it my fault?
Let's get
And they're stomping around now. Am I full on medpacks? I'm not full on medpacks. I am full on medpacks. This might tutorialize me on crafting a medpack. We already had a tutorial on using one. Now we need a tutorial on making one. I don't really have a tutorial on making shivs either. There it is, a cloth. A whole cloth, actually, not a piece of cloth. That we're gonna have to craft a whole cloth out of first. Right. Now we need to find booze, alcohol, rubbing alcohol, isopropyl. Because, you know, you need alcohol to disinfect the wound, to not get any infections. But if you can disinfect a wound with an alcohol patch, can you disinfect the wound of the spores? Or like kill the spores as well? Or whatever pathogen, those things. Because there it is, a whole alcohol. All right, I don't think I got the chance to comment on that. Wow, how did you manage that, Joel? So just putting some okay, now they're fucking shutters. You can still keep going technically. What's the worst thing that can happen? I'll die? Fuck it. At Joel's apartment when Tess came over, she poured herself whiskey, most likely because America, right? They've got whiskey. Whiskey to drink, asking Joel if he wants some of his own whiskey as well. Use shift. Oh, we're gonna use shift to open doors as well. Well, we might, right? Good enough for that.
There you go.
There better be something in here instead. Don't swallow. That looks like chemical pills bottles. But was it worth trading a shiv for a place? We only have one shiv left. And see, this is the situation. There it is. Oh yeah, hey, we've got full wrappers. Full ammo too. And we do have pills. Good. That's something that I wanted. And that's 50. I'm able to craft the thing. Can I pick that up? No. I can craft a shiv, because we are full on shiv parts. And we need a wrapper, so I have to follow. Okay, that's fine. So now we've got half a wrapper more. And we can pop pills now, like a good drug addict. Weapon sway. Learn. There we go. 100 for the next one. Ooh, that's a lot. Shiv master is gonna be easier to get. To break free of a click and grapple. Right. It's an important skill too. Right. So I was saying, was it worth it? I've got the shiv. Still have the capacity to make those things. Yeah, that's the time to make things as well. Again, we're not in combat, so I'm not pressed on crafting time. And I'm pretty sure my tactic is gonna be I'm gonna carry everything full until I need it. Well, everything full. And then start using it once there is an opportunity. And then restock anyway. And that'll be that. Some bottle, we're still not getting a bottle. This is barricaded. Like, we were capable of collapsing a cabinet before, so we wouldn't be able to uncollapse this one. Also, we could still squeeze through it here, really, if we really wanted to. But now we need to waste a shit. Likewise, I mean, we've traded it for some useful stuff, I think. Pills specifically, so yeah. It is a cost, but maybe it's not a waste. So, was there anything else I was saying? I've gone over crafting mechanic. Just give me the items. Pieces of the thing. I'm full on med packs. I don't feel like using one. I could craft one because I've got the materials. I think we're gonna be able to craft Molotovs later on too, which will allow us to, you know, kill people. Nothing here. Keep Kepler?
Up there. I'll check it out.
Give me up where?
Up there.
Oh.
Look.
Yeesh.
You have it. Why not Ellie? She's lighter. I don't want to fucking lift weights. And Finch. Architects. Alright, that's where we are. Also, I'm not done exploring this place yet. We should start a... oh, shit. That's deep. We should start a fire here. It's safe, seemingly. That's like... those are like award plaques. We're not really reading that. Especially with the shit quality. Can I... no, I cannot. I cannot drop down, I can't vault over, of course not. I would require too much dexterity. Man, it's not 2003 where Jedi Academy ruled the world.
Just see if there's a way through.
Like similarly, the Old Republic is one step removed from, for instance, World of Warcraft, where they do have jumping mechanics and jumping buttons, where you can just freely jump. But World of Warcraft has swimming and breath mechanic. Star Wars doesn't have that, and it doesn't even. And it doesn't even. And because they don't have deep, well, they don't have swimming mechanic. They decided to never create water reservoirs deeper than like knee high, knee deep, to make you question whether you should be swimming or not. If it's anywhere deep, it's too deep to be swimming in and you're dying already. Like, I mean, too deep to swim. Depth is not an indicator where you can swim or not. Ah, shit, there it is.
Go.
And we're starting now. See? It's echoing, but it can't see us. Maybe it missed with the cone, right? Maybe not. Yeah, you really fucking threw that. There's only one. There is only one. Right, we should get rid of it now. I think we can't. Kill it without a shiv. I was thinking as quiet as my character. That's fine. Fine. I don't know if we can stealth kill Clicker, but I'm gonna try, because that's resource not intensive. I also don't have to try to aim. Man, it's like we're getting closer and closer. Oh, actually, you can use lights because they don't react to light. Let's get it killed first. Let's stick to the plan. Come on, shift the fucking camera to the other shoulder. The button was right there, come on, I was mashing it, fuck you. Game's fault. Gay ass fucking. Yeah, whatever. I hit the button. We're in the position to continue hitting the button as well. Fuck me, dude. And yeah, it requires a shift to kill it. So killing it is resource intensive, but we've got a gun, so I think maybe we should actually just use a gun, because we've got ammo laying around there, waiting for us. The face is supposed to be like an armor, so shooting it in the back of our head is a better option. And there's only one, so it's gonna be easier to deal with. Yes, of course, this one is gonna just fucking run in circles all the time. I don't know, I didn't need to waste this many shots. Restart encounter. I could get it in one, I'm pretty sure. But it started fucking circling. Again, like Dark Souls 3. Like any Dark Souls. You don't know what's it gonna be like the first time around. It's going pretty well. And then the next approaches, next attempts are fucking way worse. 3 is the gun. She started fucking running back and forth. And so they technically do see you, I guess. Even though you're not moving. You're just gonna run in circles. Fucking, now it's even worse. Now it's even worse. Restart encounter. So I guess no matter what we do, it's gonna be 2 headshots. Not even a shot on the back of her head worked. I'm an Illuminati because I'm illuminating things with a flashlight. Fuck. Alright, good enough. 3 rounds, fuck it.
Joel, over here.
Why are you sneaking now? There's a lot of things to use to distract the clicker. Oh right, and oh hey, see? Protein bars. I can heal with that. No need to waste resources for a med pack. And again, we didn't get hit. So why would I need to heal? Oh, those are non-reusable fucking throwing things. Those are all bottles, essentially. Back for the ammo too. And search the place more. Huh. Oh right, I probably... Oh, hey, another protein bar. That I couldn't have used because they pushed us into a cutscene. Oh, was that a bottle? Of course. That's a bottle. Yeah, the performance is better on stream now, but still not perfect. And not in high frame rate either. Can I just jump down? Yes. Still gonna come back for me. We're even done with all this? Yes. Right, so let's pick up the ammo here that we paid a shiv for. There it is, 5, see? And 5 was more than we needed. But we're not gonna be coming back for the pistol ammo of that guy, I don't think. We're gonna get cut off with some... what would be the word? Oh hey! Who moved that here? And when? On like a place point of no return, like a place that won't allow us to go back, like a shearer drop that we wouldn't even be able to boost someone up to get us up there later. Ah, rags and alcohol. Whole thing as well. And one shitter. Two, oh right, because there are urinals. Is this an office building? Is this just a man's room? Or men's room? Where's the women's room? Is the women's room not available so that we can't fucking... We the gamers, most likely men, can't peek into a fucking women's world? Or is it like a co-ed? It shouldn't be, because there are urinals, and not that only men are allowed to use and see urinals, but your dick is out, and if a woman comes in to use the stall, she could be exposed to somebody's dick being out. Then again, you know, men are exposed to somebody's dick being out during the use of urinal, but they're not making a fuss about it, so I don't know. Well, I do know. Stop being a bitch and use the fucking bathroom. We don't really need to have them split in two. We already know that you piss. Alright, we going in? Oh, this is gonna pull us up? No, I can just climb on my own. Tess, you fat fuck. There's a medkit.
Ellie, you okay?
Other than shitting my pants, I'm fine.
I'm gonna shoot you.
The stairwell's blocked. Should we go back up?
Why are you wheezing like you've done something? You've climbed over one thing. Right, so like I said, we could craft a thing if we're not ready. Oh, it wasn't a full thing. If we're not ready. But we are full on shit. So why would we, right? And we have to hold it too. Like shooting, right. Fire. And now we can just pick up another one. No resources wasted. Waste not, want not. Alright. Oh, it's blocked. We just have to vault over here. It's not that difficult, woman. Fucking... Oh boy. I've defeated an obstacle a woman would never. Oh. Push it in, right? Not off. Oh, that's not exactly much more quiet either.
Here you go, ladies.
Yeah, bitch.
Come on.
It's blocked. I thought they're talking about this. Because vaulting over a railing, like... Arbitrary obstacles on your way to victory. Because it's post-apocalypse and you don't have a jump button.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's... No. Yes?
Don't look down.
Yeah, simple.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's arbitrarily not climb-backable anymore.
20-year-old platform that's supposed to... What's the possibility?
You're right actually. Jesus. It's a wonder no one ever fixed anything, right? It's been 20 years already. And the platform has been exposed to weather and bombing. Like, to be fair, to bombing, understandable, but for her to know about the weather and worry about how thick of a steel wire this all is, and that it would corrode in the time longer than she was ever alive,
You're okay. We got a way through.
I would just emphasize that bombing. But yeah, that's true, the weather condition affected this. But no, I wouldn't think, oh, it's, dude, it's totally just corroded through. I don't know, I would be stepping lightly, just in case anyway, but not because it might be rusted through. At any step would crumble underneath my foot. Strange. It should be stupid, innit? Like, too insightful for a 14-year-old fucking post-apocalypse cunt. Everything is broken. Again, it will be a fair assumption that it's been 20 years of bombing. Just the time, nothing is reliable here, so the time probably would have reacted to. Oh, I could have been wasting the fucking stick that I've been carrying from fucking QZ from Robert as well. But I decided not to. I could have whacked the, what is it? But I didn't know, so I made the best decision I could with the information I had. Whacked the clicker with the stick. And yeah, it does see you, even though if you're not making... Oh?
Go check it out. Stay with the girl.
Hey, upgrades. We've got a revolver. What ammo will this run on? Have we got ammo for that? And we can choke out runners too. Revolver, new weapon. You can equip 1 gun per holster. Additional guns are stored in your backpack. Select pistol. Swap weapon. Oh my goodness! Look at all this. Hold. Backpack. Use scroll. Console, dude. Can I just double click 3? Oh my god. Awful. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. That's not where tutorials are. That's where tutorials are. Clicker combat. Clickers are very deadly and hard to take down. Stun them, shoot them, or use melee weapons against them. Is that the whole fucking... yeah? Alright. That's some tutorial, huh? They're tough. Fight them. I see. You can carry more guns than you have holsters. Extra guns are stored in your inventory and can be swapped with an equipped gun. Select a weapon to swap out. Hold V to bring up your inventory. Cycle through until the gun you want is in the equip slot, then release V. I guess we should give the revolver a go, though it's a snub nose. So technically, it should be using like revolver rounds, right? So they've got longer casing, but it's got shorter barrel. So all those combustion gases are gonna go blow into fucking nothing. We are empty on that, and runners are easy to take down. So I'm gonna hang on to the revolver, I guess. And give it a try when I really can. But in the meantime, I'll probably be able to just find some more ammo for it too. This guy got pale and hasn't turned. Is he a runner? Should I blast him? Runners won't react to flashlights. Again, for some reason. Oh, is the game crashing? Almost. Ah, there they are. 3 of them. I can hear them. That's a lot. Right. Hopefully we can get through that encounter and I'll end it for now. Maybe I'll come back to it a bit later. Like half an hour or an hour. For an hour. I'm enjoying it so far, just in case. That needs to be said. Yeah, gameplay is gameplay me. Could you unstack the buttons? Yeah? Can I play the game again? Alright. I could use that plank to fight the runners off. But it's fine, I've got a revolver and I can just choke them out as well. I should probably again just swap to fucking use 8. Swap to a brick. Right. Yeah. Gently like a butterfly. Oh, we're in the line of sight? These do see us, but they don't see a flashlight. Oh shit. Come on, I'm hitched right now. Right, that's behind the wall, so I can just choke this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4. They shouldn't care about corpses though, I would say. Oh hey, 4 rounds for the revolver right away. Nice. Oh, this one's already here. Wow, you're helping, thanks. Look at the full cylinder of ammo in the revolver right now. There's 3 of them left. 4. Oh, now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. That's fine. Challenge is what we live for. Challenge is what drives us, defines us, connects us, binds us. Will he come over? I've created a meal for you. You can eat it now. You're now two different things. I could grab it from behind the door here, I think. Grab that one, that is. Or at least hide here too. Behind the door frame. That looks like it works. This one's still leaning against the wall. I'm going on the fucking straw now. That one went on a fucking straw as well. All I need to do is wait. All I need to do is fucking move is what I need to do. She's doing a circle right over around here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill it. I don't know, I'm giving it a count to 5. To sort of just keep track of the time I'm spending on them. Unfortunately, we weren't in any line of sight of the runners. Right, so should be 3 left? That's the third. So this guy, but I don't see that one. I don't know where I could hide to get this one. Q should be good. There's a bottle. I think I'm hearing the one to the right now, in my right ear, because it's to the right of the screen, but it's like in front of Joel really, like there, so it's weird. It's just too far, huh? Fucking stop shifting this way, dude. I need you to stay focused this way. That's a woman? What do they eat if there's nothing here? Well, they just got some new grub. And how did they survive so far? Especially with water concerns. It's cordyceps. They take control over the host. So that the host goes somewhere and spreads them around, right? Increase their range. You should be good anyway. Looks pretty good. There's the protein bar that I didn't need to, that I won't be able to use, cause I'm already full health, cause I've already used a first aid kit, because there was one. Is this a clicker actually? And it's all chill now? What about the other one? It's more mobile, so maybe it's... The other one is... not clicker. A runner, they call them. So let's leave the suspected clicker for last. And this guy has... It's roaming around here. Should be an easy catch. Or there just might be another fucking zombie right next to us. Or was it just her? This is like a runner, yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5 should be good enough. Alright, so what's the situation now? One last guy to deal with. Is 8 the max ammo for revolver? 14, 6. It should divide by... Well, but the other one holds 6 and the magazine by 14. I don't know. I don't know if I can get this one. If it will show up with shiv, that then we'll know it's clicker. And at that point I'll be able to use the try out the revolver to see how it goes. Shiv, yeah, clicker. So there we go. Takes 2 shots anyway. 4 more rounds. How many will I be able to pick up?
Alright, come on down.
All of them. So the spare ammo limit might be 14 as well. Alright.
Chris, Joel.
Should be.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a revolver and it deals the same damage to clickers. I headshotted the cunt. 3 more. Oh. And just got thrown down, so I can carry only 12, not 14. That's even worse. Oh, but it stayed here. So is it wasted or not? It seems like they're always wasted. With the pistols. Did I just not pay enough attention to that? Right. Let's push on a little bit further. And that will be it for now. Thanks for watching, by the way. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free, of course. In the meantime, do interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching. Subscribe, share it with your friends, and if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault. Again, the flashlight is breaking, just hit G, because we need a separate button for that apparently. It started breaking now for some reason. I thought it's waterproof as well, since we've dropped down into a thing real deep in there. What is this? Is this a medkit as well? I still don't need it, I'm still full health. And I'd like to know what it does. It's like a bandage pack compared to the protein bar. Again, protein bar. In case you miss the fucking medkit to the next. I don't know. Is it listed here again because it's tuned to moderate, and on lower harder difficulty it would not be here simply? So they're just here because they had to be here? But no, I don't know. You could play the game on harder difficulty and then you'll know. But then if I'll play on harder difficulty, then it's not going to be a new game plus too. And I'm not going to play it right away because this isn't too good of a experience with the low frame rate and not max graphics. So I think I'll put it away in time. For a few months, at least, if not years. No telling when I'll be able to get new parts to improve my performance. Improve your performance, get new parts, like a new dick. You don't get it? Because it's a sex joke. Performance in bed. Yeah, also I don't see how the revolver is gonna be better at headshotting humans either. So just more weapons and therefore more ammo. Just give me more ability to carry more ammo for one pistol. I don't really. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna search up the weapons to see what is the real difference. Maybe it really comes into play on higher difficulties again when a revolver does deal more damage, and it will kill a guy in a helmet, but not with a pistol. But it's still not enough for a clicker. Something like that. I don't know. Fucking now I've got 2 pistols. One is fucking shitty revolver, snub-nosed revolver, and the other is a normal pistol. I don't know, man. Let's see. Check my 3 minutes. Do I pull back? Also, it's on the upcline, on the incline. We'd be better off trying to push it to the side.
Tess, go.
Yeah, yeah.
This'll work. Give me a hand, Ellie.
What are you? Oh, right. Yeah, what? Oh, we're gonna climb over. Nice.
That should do it.
Again, you should have just pushed it to the side. Yeah, smart thinking, smart thinking. Good job, girls.
See?
And get pets today.
Doing all right.
What do you mean doing all right? Her body is moving all over the place, but the light stays in the same place. Also, it's the wrong angle from the lighter. Like a flashlight, I mean.
Here, patch yourself up.
I'm okay. I'm good though. I'm like very good. Not even 3 hit points. Because I can't pick up the thing. Oh, wait, more parts. candy bars. Oh, like this one. Right, less than 1 minute, so I'd say that's good enough for now. I'm gonna go get some things done. Maybe I'll come back. Oh hey, alcohol. And more rags! And I can't even craft a med kit because I'm full. I can't even chug pills, not only because I don't have any more pills, but there is no increase carrying capacity. Maximum health, resistance distance, crafting speed, healing speed, weapon sway and shift master. Something that could improve my ability to carry more parts. Like this might be also a way to balance the difficulty. Well, maybe it's not that much of a snub nose, but the icon is. The difficulty where you can carry more, just so whatever you find you can still carry and use. If you don't find it and continue, you won't be able to come back and get those resources to use them when you need to. Like if you kept using up your shivs, you could come back and pick up some knives. And you found more? Have you found more? Okay. Oh no, that's just for you. I'm the one taking damage here, if ever. No, I guess no. You use the resources because you're doing poorly at the game, so you can come back and get them. Well, you can't come back and get them because you're behind the point of no return. But if you were able on the easier thing with the capacity, you still have access to them. What are you whining about?
Down we go.
We just need to get through those windows, really. Could we have gotten a rope? Imagine if we had rope. Copper rope. Copper rope. Well, down we go. This way down, huh? Right, let's not do it. Like I said, thanks for being here. That'll be it for today. Check out the VOD because everything was going pretty fine. Even the cutscenes weren't too decent. See you next time.